at Genesis 8, verse 16 and 18. God says to Noah, and this will sound very familiar for those who know the Adam story. Go out from the ark, you and your wife and your sons wives with you. Bring out with you every living thing that is with you, of all flesh, birds and animals, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, that they may swarm on the earth and be fruitful and multiply on the earth. So Noah went out, he and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him. Every beast, creeping thing, and every bird, everything that moves on the earth went out in families from the ark. Look at chapter 9, verse 7. God tells him, and you, be fruitful and multiply, teem on the earth and multiply it. That word for teeming, that's a language of like overflowing. If you've ever seen you've opened up a little box that you left a hen in, sound like an animal abuser, I mean like a hen box, and you left the hen in there sitting on top of the eggs, and then one day you open it up and you hear a little chirping, and you move the hen, and she's got 20 of the little suckers underneath her. They're just blowing up underneath her, flowing, teeming. That's the picture we're given. So thank you very much, modern day, humanistic Greta Thunbergs of the world, can't even say her name, who will tell us with the elites, right, that what we need to do to save humankind and what we need to do to be faithful stewards of the earth is just stop having kids, abort them after 1 or 2. You know, that's the problem. Resources are running out. No, actually not at all. Not only because modern sociology will tell us that we have an underpopulation problem, that some countries are now selling more adult nappies than child nappies. Not only is that an issue for economy and sociology and everything, not only that, but far before that, God told us in what theologians call the cultural mandate, as people made in his image, as the chief over all creation, mankind, your job is to build culture. Take dominion over the animals and all of creation and build culture. And how do we do that? We bring God's glory to bear on every part of life. Economy, industry, arts, entertainment, politics. It all needs to be done in a way that is glorifying to God. And it ought to be done in the process of filling the earth and multiplying it. Having babies and lots of babies may not be able to be done by every single person, but it ought to be done by the human race. It's easy to think, isn't it, that if we just had less people, we'd have less resource issues, we'd have less water issues, we'd have less pollution issues, we'd have less disease issues, and you could just simply postulate, if you dared to think according to the Word of God, that, hey, hang on, how many diseases might have been solved by some of the kids who could have grown up if you didn't abort them? Right? How many technological advances could we have made if we could think this way? How many Albert Einsteins, how many technological geniuses have we killed in their infancy in their mother's womb because we were afraid of overpopulation? No. Children and lots of children, babies and lots of babies, families and lots of babies right across the face of the earth is part of God's good design for creation. It's a mandate to Adam, to Noah, and to every generation after him.